Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And ever wonder what can fracture a seemingly solid friendship, especially when high seas, demanding guests, and romantic entanglements are involved? This is the story of how a bond on below deck Mediterranean capsized. The latest episode revealed the escalating tensions between Joe Bradley and Nathan Gallagher, and it wasn't a sudden storm, but a slow build of frustration that finally broke. Nathan grew increasingly uneasy with Joe's behavior toward Kitsy Kitchener, particularly with Victoria San Juan nearby. Joe openly discussed his intentions, admitting he was planning to kiss Kitsy again and felt himself spiraling towards reckless decisions. Nathan pleaded with Joe to consider Victoria's feelings. He urged him to dial back the flirting, viewing it as disrespectful and insensitive. Insensitive fundamentally, then it was a plea for basic consideration. In a candid moment, Nathan confessed he'd matured since last season. Seeing Joe repeat old patterns, prioritizing himself over others, made him realize it was time to distance himself from the friendship. A preview of the next episode showcased Joe and Kizzy sharing a passionate kiss right in front of Victoria. Following a night of comforting Victoria, Nathan confronted Joe with a veiled threat, warning him not to act tough or face the consequences. Joe and Nathan had a strong connection when they worked together on season 10, quickly becoming close friends. Their reunion this season, however, was strained. Joe hinted in November that he hadn't been in touch with Nathan and hadn't yet met Nathan and Gail Cameron's baby. Despite not seeing the baby, Joe shared that from social media, the child looked stunning. He acknowledged sending messages to Nathan, but understood he was likely busy with fatherhood and work. Joe explained that their different lifestyles contributed to the distance, noting they weren't particularly socially inclined. He still admired Nathan's growth as a person and respected his position as a boss. Joe admitted to being cautious about stepping on toes when joining the crew. He wanted to support his friend while acknowledging the professional hierarchy. He wanted to be there for Nathan regardless of their roles. It's classic case of differing priorities and unchecked impulses. And it just goes to show you, even on a luxury yacht, some friendships just can't navigate the rough waters. And both, speaking of rough waters, why did the yacht cross the road? To get to the other tide. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,